Welcome to day 6. We got our Metcon day, or our metabolic conditioning day. We're going to be working through pretty much every single energy system. In this particular case, we're going to be primarily targeting the first two. So we have a 25-minute AMRAP, and AMRAP means as many rounds or reps as possible. In this case, it means as many rounds as possible. And we have 4 movements. So we have a dumbbell snatch for 6 reps. So that's going to be either double hand or single, depending upon if you have 1 or 2 dumbbells. Then we have kettlebell B stance swings. The reason we're going to do B stance is because it targets one glute and one side over the other. So we have 8 on each side, so 16 total. Then you're going to move into 8 pull-ups. I would prefer you guys to try to be as strict as possible with these. And then finally finishing off with a 200-meter run if you are able to have a track area, or just hop on a treadmill and run for the 200 meters or half a lap. Then after you've done that, so you're gonna just go through that as many times as possible and keep track of the weights that you use and how many rounds you get through. Then you're gonna give yourself anywhere from a 3 to 4, maybe 5 even minute break. Rest, recover, and then get ready to go, because we have 2 Tabatas that we're gonna be doing. So a Tabata is 4 minutes in length, and it's 20 seconds of all out work, like put everything you got into 120%, and then you rest for 10 seconds. And then you continue that for the 4 minutes. So these are really good to create EPOC, which is a fancy term of basically saying that you cause a lot of oxygen debt, and that helps you burn a lot more calories throughout the day, which is one of the reasons why we're doing this. So our first Tabata is gonna be burpees paired with scissor kicks. So you're gonna do 20 seconds and do as many burpees as you possibly can before moving and basically using the 10 seconds rest as a transition time to get into scissor kicks. Then you're gonna finish that 4 minutes, you're gonna take a 1 minute break. Then you're gonna go into the second Tabata, which is gonna be med ball slams paired with reverse lunges. So as many med ball slams as you can do in 20 seconds, rest, get ready to do some body weight reverse lunges. Or if you're feeling froggy and you wanna get after it, grab some dumbbells down by your side and do the reverse lunges. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like in the next video. All right, we have our Metcon. So we are starting off with dumbbell snatch. Now I would want this to be either one really, really heavy dumbbell, if you have heavy dumbbells available to you, or 2 moderate dumbbells in size for the reps. Now, for the dumbbell snatch, so say you only have 1 dumbbell, you're gonna start with that dumbbell. You're gonna be basically straddling that dumbbell. From here, screw your feet into the floor, pull yourself down, chest stays up, reach down towards that dumbbell. You're gonna use a lot of leg drive. You're gonna be leg driving, pop the hips through, and then as you created that force, then you're gonna pretend like you're zipping up the hoodie of a zipper. So you're drawing that elbow up nice and high. As that dumbbell comes on up, you're gonna punch up and through and catch at that top position. So it'll look like this, up overhead. So we want to try to keep it close to our body. We don't want a big, nice arc. We want it close to our body here. So here, up overhead, up overhead. So that path that the dumbbell's traveling is a straight line, or as straight as line as possible. If you have 2, you're just gonna have to get a wider stance here. You can kind of point the dumbbells down a little bit. That might help you. Chest stays up. Everything stays the same. Up overhead, and back down. Now, we're gonna move into kettlebell B stance swings. So, for the kettlebell swing, you're gonna start to about a foot to a foot and a half behind that kettlebell. You're gonna have one leg slightly forward, and then the other leg is gonna go about mid-foot to heel at the shoulder width, because we're gonna be loading that leg at the front. So we're here, we're in a nice athletic position, our butt's back, grab that kettlebell, lean back, get our shoulder blades nice and down. From here, you're gonna hike that kettlebell through, and then you're going to push through. So think of like a sprinter coming out of the starting block. You're gonna push off that back leg, not necessarily with the leg there, but you're gonna be pushing off, really focusing on getting that hamstring and that glute through. So it'll look like this. It'll be here. You're gonna feel this leg, this glute start to light up. Then we're gonna move into pull-ups. So for the pull-up, nice wide grip, set your back, pull all the way chest to bar, not much to it. Modifications, you can use a pull-up, a band to assist you. You can do jumping pull-ups, and then you can also do a pull-up assist machine if you need to. And then lastly, we have a 200-meter run on a treadmill, outdoors, wherever it's at. If you don't have a treadmill available, but you have like a rower or a skier or something like that, complete the 200 meters on that as well. Then you're gonna take a break. Then we got burpees into scissor kicks. So I'm sure you guys have probably done a burpee before, but for the burpee, you're just gonna pop down to push-up position. You're going to actually do the push-up, hit your chest on the floor, right? We're not pancaking up, we're not scraping a pancake off the griddle. We're doing a nice push-up, abs tight. And then from here, you're gonna try to hop your feet up as high as possible before then you do a jump up and jumping up as high as you can. After you do a burpee, then we're gonna go into scissor kicks or flutter kicks. Right, so we're here, legs up at 6 inches. I'm pushing my abs are engaged. I'm pushing my lower back into the floor, and I'm doing scissor kicks for 20 seconds. And you're gonna alternate between those two. Then we're gonna move into our second Tabata, our last 4 minutes before you're done, which is gonna be a med ball slam into reverse lunge. So try to grab a heavier, like a moderate to heavier med ball. Probably not any of the 6 or 5 or 4 pounders. We want like at least a 10 plus into the 20 range. So med ball slam. So we're starting with a med ball, straddling it, squatting down, grabbing it, picking up overhead. When we're up overhead, I want you guys to get into triple extension like we did in the second workout with the hang cleans. We're gonna be up overhead, and then we're gonna slam down by first initiating with our abs. So we're not pulling down first. We're gonna start with our abs crunching down, and then you're finishing through throwing with your arms overhead. And we want these to be as forceful as possible when you're trying to pop that ball. So it's here. Right, so try to pop that ball before moving into reverse lunge. So reverse lunge, you're just gonna alternate, take a nice big long step back, and then you're gonna pull yourself up with that front leg. Nice long step back, pull yourself up. Try not to let those knees cave in, get everything in a line. So from the side, it'll be here, and this leg, I'm trying to think of doing this with my heel. I'm trying to actually think I'm doing like that, but instead of my foot moving, my hips come up and through with it. So that's it. Congrats guys. Stonk out this workout, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.